everyone, and welcome again to my channel. I am your presenter, Anush Harrison Jackson. Today we shall be looking at Csec English A past paper January 2013. Yes, you heard it right, January 2013, items 1 to 20. We are going to test you on these items just to see where you're at, and we trust that you will enjoy this presentation. Do the work, put in the work. By the sweat of a man's brow, he or she shall eat bread. So if you put in the work, your distinction is sure, right? So put in the work and you will achieve. God bless you. Remember that if you found this presentation beneficial in any way, shape, or form, remember to like, share, tell a friend, and subscribe. God bless you. Of this presentation is to provide a medium whereby students may practice answering different questions based on Csec English A requirements. I trust that you will find this presentation beneficial. God bless you. To 5. The instruction reads, each sentence in this section has either one or two words missing. Choose from the four options the word or pairs of words which best completes the meaning of the sentence. Now, student, it is important that you do all of the questions, right? Question 1. Teenagers are usually black adults who say one thing and practice another. Is it A, sorry for, B, contemptuous of, C, understanding of, or D, mistaken about? It's difficult for her to decide on a new blank after she had rejected the two options. Is it A, procedure, B, opposition, C, objective, or D, alternation? 3. This period is one which requires us to radically reconstruct our economy to blank it from what was basically a colonial economy to a modern, balanced, and blank economy. Is it A, modified and technological, B, release and changing, transform and diversified, or C, D, transfer and mechanized? Question 4 reads, brevity and tact must be blank when writing business letters. Is it A, needed, B, helpful, C, included, or D, employed? Question 5 reads, the youth was not originally a delinquent. He was at first a blank person longing for blank. Is it A, wicked and mischief, B, quiet and affection, C, remarkable and sustenance, D, particular and perfection? Choose carefully. followed by four options. Choose the option nearest in meaning to the original sentence. Be sure to read all four options before you choose your answer. Question 6. The lion which had fallen ill was lying in his den famished and upon the point of death. Is it A? The famous lion lying in his den was sick and on the point of death? Or is it B? As a result of being starved, the lion collapsed in his den sick and near death? Or C? The famished lion on the point of death had fallen ill while lying in his den? Or is it D? The sick lion was lying in his den extremely hungry and on the point of death? Question 7 reads, John told his parents in no uncertain terms that he was going to university as soon as he left school. A. John made it quite clear to his parents that when he left school he would go to university immediately. B. John told his parents that they should permit him to go to university after he left school. C. John's parents were told that it was obviously his desire to attend university immediately after leaving school. D. John boasted to his parents that he was going to university as soon as he left school. Question 8 reads, I cannot understand why you have done this, since you tell me that Mark means a lot to you. Is it A? If Mark means a lot to you, the reason for your action is puzzling to me. B. Since you tell me that Mark means a lot to you, he cannot understand why you have done this. C. You tell me that although Mark means a lot to you, you did this. D. Mark cannot mean a lot to you, or else I know you would not have done this. Question 9 reads, realizing that her suitcase was left on the bus, the woman desperately tried to attract the conductor's attention. Is it A, when the desperate woman realized that she was leaving the bus without her suitcase, she tried to attract the conductor's attention? B, the woman became aware of the fact that she no longer had her suitcase and did her best to catch the attention of the bus conductor. C, the woman made all attempts to attract the conductor's attention to the suitcase which she had left on the bus. D, the conductor's attention was attracted by the woman who in desperation had forgotten her suitcase on the bus. Question 10 reads, despite displaying a face that belied recent personal injury, the witness confirmed that the attack on him was savage and brutal. The judge commented that it was not what was a most ghastly attack. Is it A, the witness who said that he was attacked was so clearly lying that the judge remarked that he must have been attacked by a ghost? B, although he bore no visible sign of injury, the witness maintained that he had suffered a vicious attack, and the judge indicated his complete agreement with his statement. C. The judge showed his bias by supporting the witness who said that he was brutally attacked, even though his face showed that he was not telling the truth. D. In spite of the fact that the witness testified that he was brutally and savagely beaten, his face was completely unmarked and the judge was skeptical about his evidence. reads, choose a word or phrase that is closest to opposite in meaning to the underlined word or phrase and mark your choice on your answer sheet. Question 11. We found her appreciative of the help that we had given to her on this matter. Is it A, unhappy about, B, displeased at, C, ungrateful for, or D, intolerant of? 12. Question 12 reads, while the employers approve of his work habits, they objected to his radical views. Is it A, fashionable, B, informed, C, conservative, or D, capitalist? 13. Question 13 reads, at the sound of the bell, the lower forms went reluctantly back to their classrooms. Is it A, anxiously, B, willingly, C, hurriedly, or D, punctually? 14. Question 14 reads, the guest speaker's address was devoid of humor. Is it A, full of, B, indicative of, C, presented with, or D, controlled by? Question 15 reads, as a result of the available evidence, the landlord was apprehended. Is it A, released, B, evicted, C, cautioned, or D, summoned? Into 20. The instruction reads, some of the following sentences are unacceptable because of inappropriate grammar, idiom, or vocabulary. Some sentences are acceptable as they stand. No sentence contains more than one inappropriate element. Select the one underlined part that you feel is inappropriate and choose the corresponding letter. If the sentence is acceptable as it stands, choose D. Question 15. The rest of the team was not in no mood to continue the game and went off the field. Is it A, B, C, or D? 17. Question 17 reads, the worst athletes claim never to have used the dangerous drugs on their possession. Is it A, B, C, or D? 18. Question 18 reads, the exhibition is expected to be a major attraction not only to adults but also to school children in that area. Is it A, is expected to be, B, not only, C, but also, or D, no error? 19. Question 19 reads, June prefers to lie in bed, not wanting to go to school, nor does any work. Is it A, to lie, B, not wanting, C, does, or D, no error? 20. Question 20 reads, the police was doubtful whether this is the man whom they saw entering the house. Is it A, was, B, is, C, whom, or D, no error? Responses. Number 1, B. Number 2, D. Number 3, C. Number 4, D. Number 5, B. Number 6, D. Number 7, A. Number 8, A. number 9 B, number 10 B, number 11 C, number 12 C, number 13 B, number 14 A, number 15 A, number 16 B, number 17 C, number 18 D, number 19 C, and number 20 B. I trust that you got 20 out of 20. All the best in your exams, students. If you have received 18 to 20, 18 to 20 out of the 20 questions, then you deserve a round of applause. If you have also received 17 to 14, well done, right? Continue working. If you have received 13 to 20, fair, right? It means therefore that there are some areas that you need to revise, look over, right, in preparation for your examination, but continue working. You deserve a round of applause.